Episode 4 is gonna look different today. Looks different.
Episode 4 looks a little bit better. Where's Soundtrap? Where's the internet? Why are we doing soft synths? Why are we doing
hardware synths?
It's a baby steps. It's one small step for mankind, person kind, lady kind, synth baby kind. One small step. Oh, I f***ed it up. One small step for synth. One small step for how to synth babies. And a big step in the right direction. God bless America. There it is. Hello and welcome to me show. My name's Synthy Joe right down here. Boom, beautiful letters. Boom, boom, very nice. Welcome to the quiz show where we're going to get accustomed to seeing where the ports of the synth that we already know where it is on the soft synth is over in the big real life world. Okay, so we're going to take a little zoom in, huh? We're going to look at a real synth out in the wild. We're going to be getting our hands dirty and our minds wet. Alright, question 1. We are looking for the oscillators, the voice box of the synth, the thing that goes round to buzzy. Where is it? I'll give you 5 seconds to find it below.
Hey guys, what are you doing in here, huh? I heard there was a synth baby in here.
Very nice. Let's see if we can find it. Hey, there they are, oscillator 1 and 2. Very good. Question 1.5 is this. Do you find the oscillator mix anywhere? Give you 2.5 seconds. Very nice, it is exactly right here, which means, as a quick test, if I have oscillator 1 on a sawtooth wave, which is very naughty, very spicy,
very good.
We come down here to oscillator 2, where we have a sine wave, very nice.
Very
that
good
means
indeed.
the sine wave will be pure nice round.
Delicious, delicious, delicious.
And as we fade it to oscillator mix to the 1, it will be buzzy. Question number 2 is this. Where is our filter live? And most importantly, where does our cutoff live? Okay, 5 seconds.
I heard there was Coach in here ready to pick the A team.
Okay, here is our filter right here. You're looking at the filter right there. Frequency will be our low pass filter. So as we have the lower cutoff, we have no sound coming from the instrument. And as you can see, I'm playing. You can see the keys, but it doesn't matter. So as I raise the frequency knob, it opens up the filter, very nice, exactly as we expected, and the resonance will peak that cutoff point, exaggerating when it moves.
But the flavour is incredible.
Number 3, LFOs are number 1 and 2. 3 seconds go. 1, 3. Very nice. Exactly. If you're looking carefully, you will see them here. LFO 1, LFO 2. You can see that LFO 2, for example, goes to oscillator 1 and 2 together. So I'm going to go back, bring it around. And I'm going to choose a little triangle wave so we can visualize the pitch going up and down. I'm going to hold a note, have the filter open here. Okay, so you can hear the note. It's pretty steady. And that's because our LFO2 amount is at 0. So we're going to make it positive, so that makes the graph go up and down this much. So the amount controls the amplitude of the wave. So we're going to make it look like a triangle now. Visualizing wee 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 wee, and so if I were to raise the amount, it'd be wee 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 woo. You know, it's really fun. Very fun, very fun. Not that useful, but if I make the rating faster amount. We found the oscillators, where the filter lives, as well as the LFO 1 and 2. The mix, we're really getting accustomed to seeing this on an actual synthesizer. You're doing a great job. My final question. Question number 4. Where does our amp envelope live? I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's right. Amp envelope is right here. So the attack. Fade in. Come have it come down. Slower to a nice sustaining volume when I let go a long release time. So here we go. Amp envelopes, here's the deal. I'm holding the mic. Here's the deal I learned about this. Alright, so the amp envelope controlled how loud the thing was, okay? We're gonna learn about the filter. We're gonna learn about the filter, you know, these, alright? The attack, decay, sustain, release of the filter and how it affects the sound, okay? But boom, I put the mic down. The filter ADSR envelope is gonna be controlling where our cutoff goes. So we're gonna make a sick fucking sick bass tone today. A sick bass using the filter, a little bit of the resonance, and we're going to talk about velocity. How the envelope is affected by how hard you press to make it au natural, babies. Oh, it is a French movie. It is in black and white with the jump cuts. I'm smoking. Eating a cheese. I'm not smoking. I'm not eating a cheese. Au natural. Au natural. Au natural. We're gonna make it feel au natural. Very nice. We're gonna be starting with a basic patch. We got some sawtooths happening, nothing crazy. I'm gonna have my sawtooths in octaves, okay? So oscillator 2 is gonna go down -12. Oscillator mix, we're gonna have more of the lower oscillators. So oscillator 2 is lower, so we're gonna scoot that over. Open up the filter, see where we're at. Pretty nice. I'm going to move my resonance up a little bit. The first thing we want to know about this attack, decay, sustain, release envelope is what it's affecting, because with the amp it affects the literal volume of the patch, and in this case it's just going to control the cutoff, okay? As we remember from the ADSR video, episode 2, there's an attack phase, decay, sustain, and then when you let go of the key there's a release time. You'll always see an envelope amount which will be negative to the left and positive to the right. So what that does is how exaggerated the envelope looks. So we're gonna have the filter slowly go up, oh la la, kind of slowly come down, rest at a fairly open place, and no release there because I want it to be funk bass. So what we've done is we've constructed an ADSR envelope with kind of a funky bass. Now, so in terms of visualizing what that envelope looks like, the tightness, the kind of smack sounding of the filter has a lot to do with the attack and decay. If I make the attack time a little less, it's going to have less time to exaggerate the opening of the filter. So it's more instantaneous, especially if I exaggerate the envelope with this amount knob. See, it's more instantaneous. If I push this attack back, and really far back, it almost does what an LFO does. But if I just leave it, it'll do the rest of the function. So if you heard that was a direct attack, that was a, and it came down. And now it's sustaining at a resting place. You want a lower attack for kind of a funky, punchy bass because you want that filter to have less time to do the opening of the filter, which will kind of make it funky. And the resonance, if you kind of ride that, but if the resonance is too high, it'll take away from the bass of the patch. Hear how the bass is back?
Are they ill-tempered?
And the more you max out that resonance, the more you kind of get into the
Laser beam!
territory, and you don't really get to the funk extreme bass part of it. So, I'm gonna put that where I like it.
To start.
Sometimes it's really helpful to just max something out just to see where it's at and then kind of dial it back. So here's a fun area of filter expertise. Just a drive, which happens just before the filter, which is cool. So it's gonna make the harmonics in the sounds of our sawtooth waves that much more able to be exaggerated, basically. So if you drive it, it gets a little gnarlier, which is great for funk bass. Also makes it a little louder. It's kind of a gain stage. So that's pretty good. One more note is that we're just going to make this patch mono. If you look right here where my thumb is, there's a little voice mode up there. You can have mono, legato, things like that. A bass patch should be one note only. So mono, if you have any area with the voices, you're going to leave it on a mono setting and move a glide setting to it. Kind of a nice low amount, because that'll have it slippy slide around and only be able to play one note. So that's pretty good. So to review, we put it in mono, so it plays one note. We have these sawtooth waves in octaves, and we kind of have the filter at a nice place. It's a little too bright for me, so I'm going to bring it down and ride this cutoff here. A little too driven. There we go. And then I'm actually going to try using square waves instead. So square waves have a totally fundamentally different vibe of what's going on. I can alternatively ride the envelope amount to see kind of how bright I want it to attack. So yeah, check it out. So if I have the envelope amount at 0, nothing happens. But as I move it into the positive, our ADSR envelope starts affecting the sound, which is dope. Get the brightness you want. The core component to now understand in terms of our envelope amount is using velocity. Basically, in other words, how hard you play affects how open the filter goes with the ADSR envelope. Look at you babies. I think some of you actually understood what that meant, which is I'm very proud of you. I'm going to put that on the refrigerator. Yeah. Kissies. There we go. Really affects the user perspective of a synth. If I play and every note is exactly the same, I really can't get articulations. I can't make certain notes be more important than others. I can't have accents really. And I can hear how much it's affecting it, so I might ride the envelope amount down, and I might put that resonance a little higher so I can get some more stanky. I mean, I think we're good. I think that's it. If you like the video, like and subscribe, Daisies. Whoa, Davies. Alright, cool. Check me out on Twitch. Check me out on Instagram. Please send me your cool patches, babies. I want to see them. I want to feel them. I want to hear them. Give me kisses. Bye.